We get all kinds of things on demand these days, movies, food, and now apparently men. There's a new company called Rent-A-Gent offering up handsome, multi-talented guys for an hourly rate. These dudes can teach, entertain, help around the house, even take you on a date. And it is all allegedly PG and platonic. Don't call these men gigolos. Satisfied customers say it's empowering, but is there a downside to renting the perfect guy? Here's ABC's Paula Ferris.
Marina has it all: the job, the looks, and depending on her mood, her choice of Frankie the acrobatic dancer, Harrison the revolutionary, or Eric the actor.
So Marina, what do we have going on today?
An exciting date, going to the Brooklyn Boulders with one of the Rent-A-Gents.
Marina is using a service called Rent-A-Gent. For around $200 an hour, you can pick from a list of handsome, intelligent men to be your sexless, kiss-free companion. They can be your date to an event, cook you a meal, or even repair your sink.
This is for the woman who has everything but a man.
Well, it's also for the woman who has everything and lots of men. And this is just one of her other options. I could go to any bar right now and pick up a guy, but do I have this top 1% kind of man who looks like a supermodel, speaks like he could be Albert Einstein, and is also able to make me look really good?
Reading up on Eric.
For Marina, it's about getting exactly what you want, when you want it.
He's an actor that he has winning awards. He's traveled the world.
We met up with her getting glammed up to go rock climbing with Eric.
It's very hard to find a man. And then you have to get to know them and go through the whole dating process. You know, this is just a click away.
Women like Marina find this service empowering.
2 hours of fun, no strings attached, definitely.
But some experts say hiring a companion could hurt your chances at finding real love.
By hiring someone who's very attractive, who's got this great education, who's the whole package, then if you start holding up that standard to everyone else in your life, you might overlook someone who might be really wonderful, who's in a slightly less than perfect package, but that will make you really happy.
Today, Marina is calling all the shots. She arrives at Brooklyn Boulders, anxious to meet the man of the hour.
He's here. Hello. Hi. Marina.
Eric.
She's already very pleased.
I think he's hot. Good. Nice. Tall.
Hi, how are you? Okay, you can come in.
And that's no accident. Each gent is carefully selected by Sarah and a panel of ladies in a casting session,
So tell us about yourself.
I've been described as a Renaissance man.
picking only the creme de la creme.
You have large casting calls, so what's the process like of selecting these gents?
Oh, the process is very rigorous because men think that they can do it all, and all kinds of men show up and they say to us, yeah, I'm qualified to be a gent, even though I'm 5'4", I'm bald, and I'm 65 years old.
Not gonna happen?
That's not gonna happen. Yeah, the criteria is 3 things. They have to be very handsome, they have to be intelligent and educated, and they have to have some kind of talent.
I can hear her heartbeat from 1,000 miles, and the heavens open every time she smiles.
They see would-be gent after gent
So I study some martial arts.
after gent.
Do you mind giving us a little walk if you could take your shirt off?
And for some, a little disrobing to complete the casting call.
Oh yeah, sorry. I got distracted.
While it may be harmless fun, you can't help but wonder, is this service objectifying men?
At the end of the day, you don't want them to develop any sort of romantic attachment to these guys.
No.
At all.
No, 'cause
just use them and cast them to the side, right?
Exactly.
Because they're a little cruel and callous.
No, I don't think so. It's the modern world. I think we have lots of different options.
It seems like it's more acceptable for men to do that than for women. Is there a bit of a double standard in that sense?
Well, I think it's just a longer history of men doing that than women.
You have to take care of your boys. Mm-hmm. These women just rent you. Do you ever feel used? Like they just can use you and abuse you and toss you back to the curb?
No, I don't. I don't feel used. Because it's like, I think it's a different thing than that. I mean, we're going there to have fun, and usually I think so far the people that I've encountered have been very fun women.
I don't know.
What am I doing?
Assistance.
Back on the date, things are heating up. Eric takes a hands-on approach to coaching Marina.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. You're almost there. Push more with your legs. Yeah. Awesome.
Before too long, they are laughing and flirting.
The view is amazing. If you hold me from the back. Yes.
Where do you draw the line?
Any kind of like hanky-panky would be physical contact, like kissing. We don't do any of that kind of stuff. I mean, if someone gives you a hug, that's a little bit different story. Kiss on the cheek, hello, how are you?
Right.
But that's kind of as far as it goes.
How do you prevent anything sexual from happening?
Well, we have a contract with the clients and a contract with the guys that says they're not going to do anything sexual
On the date.
on the date.
But if they want to after the date?
They will be fired.
So how was your first time climbing?
It was amazing.
2 hours later, it's time for Eric to clock out.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much.
This is a brilliant idea, amazing concept that, you know, you want to be with somebody for 2 hours and that's it, and there's no strings attached. I think he did like me because he was looking straight in my eyes.
But don't stare too deeply.
You need to be really careful about what you allow yourself to think or fantasize about. So if you start fantasizing about this guy that you've now hired to spend time with you, it can cause you to get emotionally attached to him, and it can get really messy and most likely end in heartache for you.
Now, I'm a happily married woman, but I like the idea of some handsome help around the house.
Hi.
How you doing? I'm Tommy.
Tommy, I'm Paula. Come on in. Nice to meet you. Ready to get crazy?
Definitely.
Come on in.
I'm sure you've done some crazy things
Yes.
through Rent-A-Gent.
Yes.
Things are going to get a little crazier with these three tonight.
Tommy, the mentor, was advertised as good with kids, so I decided to put him to the test.
You are going down.
Oh.
Pillow fight!
Oh no.
Even when things got rowdy, Tommy was the perfect gent.
I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam.
Gentleman,
job.
that is.
The end.
I'm Paula Ferris for Nightline in New York.
Our thanks to Paula Ferris. And this question, if you needed a date, would you go the Rent-A-Gent route? Let us know. Tweet us at Nightline.